Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I wanted to touch up on a couple of things in today's video. It's going to be a quick video, hopefully, if I don't ramble on too much. But got a couple comments and DMs and some things that I just wanted to touch up on. So first things first is, why did I move from clothing to doing video games? That's the first thing we're going to touch up on. And then second thing is that I copied daily refinement, tech, and sports. That's the second thing, which is hilarious. But the first thing is, why did I move from clothing to doing video games? And quick answer is, guys, just more money. When I started doing clothing, I wanted to scale it up pretty big. Not massive, but like a couple thousand listings, and I was having trouble with that. I've always had a good sell-through rate, but I just wasn't at that income level that I wanted to be at. Previous year when I did video games, I think I did like $140,000 in sales. About 50% of that was profit, 45 to 50% was profit. With clothing, I think I was at like $70,000 this year, which isn't gonna cut it for me. So I looked at my numbers and stuff, and I just decided to wholesale all my clothing off and switch my business model back to video games and building those connections back and just really diving deep into video games. You guys can see some of my sales here, numbers. I already have $1,000 in payouts. Of course, that's not profit. Cut that in half, maybe a little less. And that's just being honest with you guys. If I made $1,000 in sales on video games, it's usually about 40 to 50% of that is profit, sometimes less. It just depends. So I might make $300, $400, $500 profit on that whole thousand. I got to go back and do the numbers. That's just on the top of my head. But the money comes back so quickly to reinvest back into more inventory. So it just makes more sense for me. And that's why I moved back into doing video games. It's my first love. I've made the most money doing video games, and I just enjoy it. And to be honest, I just wanted to try clothing and see how it went. And I just shifted back into video games like I never left. So just a quick touch up on that. So there was a comment that said I copied daily refinement and tech and sports, which I don't see why that could be a bad thing. But I've been doing eBay for the past 5 years full time. And I've been doing YouTube for 3 years. So for somebody to say that I copied them and why I abandoned their model and stuff like that, which it's ridiculous. I've been doing the same model before they started their podcast, before Daily Refinement started, talking about it on YouTube or whatever. I've been niched down. You can check my old videos, years back. There's times I just did clothing, I just did shoes, I just did video games. Like, look back just 1 year when I just did video games, when I was buying out a storage unit, doing a lot of offer deals, Facebook Marketplace deals. Basically everything I'm doing now is doing 1.5 years, 2 years ago. So to say that I was copying them is pretty funny, but I don't see how it could be a bad thing. It's not a knock on them or anything like that, but just because Daily Refinement has a big following, just because he says something on his podcast or YouTube channel, and then I'm a small guy with only 3,000 subscribers compared to 100,000. Of course, you're going to think that person with the more followers and subscribers, that they were at this first, right? That's just normal. Like, I could have talked about it, niching down and good titles, item specifics, all that stuff years ago. But somebody with a bigger following makes a video, of course they're going to be looked at as, they were first to do it, right? Because they have more viewers. Hope that makes sense. So that's just a couple of things I want to touch up on. But yeah, guys, hope you guys got a little something out of this. Just want to make this really quick video and upload it real quick. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next one. Peace out.